Takže dámy a páni, vítam vás u ďalšieho dielu na hru Assassin's Creed 1 a pokračujeme. Sme v Jeruzaleme, jak som minule hovoril, že tuto začneme. Tak všetko som zase vyčistil, krásnotka. Toto nebolo také, no bolo to trošku o nervy viacej, ale nebolo to také zdlhavejšie, pretože tuto bolo len 8 tých na zachránenie tých citizenov a len 6 výhľadok, čiže to som zvládol za rýchlotku. No a poďme na to.
I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Dobre. Toto je snad najhoršia vec, tá. Kde ho máme skortovať sem? To je fajn. Toto je snad najhoršia, ktorú tu máme, pretože tu máme potom normálne zabitie a archerov a to je všetko. Toto je snad najhoršie, čo tu je. Zomri. Fajn, poď. Je tu? Dobre.
Watch yourself. Please, don't do that again. There will be no stopping him. He will march until you're a dead man. We must end this. I yield. No. Can't take much more of this. You saw what happened here. I yield. Always been ours.
Tak. Zomri. Výborne. Jak sa zrazu všetci sústredia na mňa, ne? A nejdu po tom, po ktorom chceli ísť. Tak, fajn, poď. Poď, ideme. Kaďal chceš ísť? Kaďal to? Dobre. Tak, už sme skoro tam. Tak poď. Aha. Takže prečo sa nezvíja? Tak, poď, ideme.
Good.
Usi tu.
Should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Dobre. To bolo snad najhoršie, ktoré tu bolo. Takže poďme na pickpocketa. Najhoršie a najzdlhavejšie myslím, že to bolo. Tak. Pickpocket ten bude easyčko. Ježiš.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery ADDIN parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Ha! To bolo rýchle. Tak, čo tu ďalej máme? Odpočúvaničko, OK. Odpočúvaničko bude zase easy.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Altair!
I beg of you. What is that man?
ارحل انتهى الامر.
Ó, pelhám, rýchlovaňo. Čo tu do mňa strkáš? Gáďo.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? MAJD will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
OK. Takže dneska bude poprava. A ďalej tu máme toto. Nestrkaj do mňa, lebo ťa zabijem. Povedal si sám o to. Aň. Hihi. Tak, čau chlape. Aký účišníkov mám zabiť?
We are to launch an assault against one of MAJD's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming, or we will have to begin again.
OK.
The Crusaders must be destroyed. Damn fool must be out of his mind. He has found the strength to stand in defense of great civilization.
A že jeden z troch.
It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king with the reason for this nonsense. We must resist. We must push back.
Glorious and exalted is he. Defy it is to disrespect him.
Dobre.
No greater evil than this.
A,
MAJD understands.
do rici.
Servants to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere,
Dobre, tak znova.
waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salah-ad-Din. What is that fool doing? Arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
To bolo na prd, že ma uvidel ten jeden.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din tries to beat him.
Ja si budem musieť počkať, keď bude správne otočený.
Struggle to remain strong in our faith. We are only human. We might falter. We might fail. MAJD is here to see that
Dobre.
even when this happens, we are returned.
Ale no tak. To je strašný trollko tento. To sa úplne na nič k nemu dostáva. No tak. Jasné, 50 na mňa nabehnite. Tu máš. Pomri. No tak, nebrán sa toľko. Tak, prvý. Jasné, zoskoč dole, prečo nie?
None of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. MAJD will help.
Pomri, yes!
Come forward so that he might know their name.
To mi nevadí, že som sa skydal. Hlavne, že som dal tohto strašne na prd, typka.
We are only human. We might falter. We might fail.
Fajn. Au. A to vôbec nevadí, máme to. Yes!
I'm starting to understand why Al-Mualim favors you. I assume you have been sent to deal with MAJD, yes? Then it might help you to know that he enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It would be the perfect moment for you to strike. Now, I must attend to my men. We have our own targets to deal with.
OK. Tak, tu máme potom bitku. To je predposledné.
In our hearts. Each day is a struggle to remain strong in our faith. But we are only human. We might falter. We might fail. MAJD is here to see that even when this happens, we are returned to a proper course. Confess to him, and he will show mercy. But should you try to run, to hide, you will be found and made to pay. There is no harm in naming them, those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot
Dobre,
be
už sa
allowed.
vymáhačkni, aby som ťa mohol dobiť.
God have mercy on your soul.
Yes!
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know MAJD well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans, their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with, works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Dobre. A posledná vecička. A to je normálna asasinácia. Aspoň to bude také hnusné, že budem musieť liesť, ty kokos.
Someone tell me why he's doing that? Leave now. Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
No tak zles dole už Altair. Dobre, no?
Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of MAJD's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful and share a very interesting story with you.
Dobre.
What is it that you want?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Die! Infidel!
My family is
Aha. Oni ma zbadali typci. Ma najviac naštve, že vy si idete potichu, títo typci boční, hnusní, vás odhalia, toto na jednotke tak neznášam. Títo typci, tých je tu jak nakakaných proste. Ale bože. Jasné. Ale ty si taký chnuj, hnusný, posratý, hnusný, pondiatý. To sa nedá nič iné, len nadávať proste pri týchto typkoch. A už zomri. Pozrite sa, koľka ti sa sem ešte vynoria. Normálne to není... Ďalší. To je jak múch, Kristušák. Ja ho budem musieť zabiť, lebo ten ma potom odhalí. Zomri. Ale ne, basic týpek, ja to tak neznášam. Jasné! Ty zomri už! Boha tam kusto, piči tam s takýmito kokotmi. Toto neznášam! Piče tam aj s touto hrou.
Such a shame. أين المسؤول عنها؟ Such a shame.
Jasné, zas ma odhá do piči tom! S tebou Krista tam do piči zdochnú pohľadne. Skurvenec pojebaný. Ej, má to druhé, lebo toto nie je možné. Jasné! Jak mohol Boha, koľka ti sa tam ešte vynoríte? No jasné. Ja to jebem normálne, toto není možné. Boha, prečo ma nesmú odhaliť? Ani len raz pojebaný. To sa nedá inak. Ešte v takéto pojebanej oblasti, kde sú takí ako posratí, nasratí, skurvení. Ešte zdochni. Že si krásne natočím. Kokot skurvený, pojebaný. Zdochni už. Piče, aj, ty ma budeš ešte odkopávať? Ešte. Máš ty zmrd jeden.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Please, can't you spare that man is a mug. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
That man seems to be in a hurry.
Konečne. Dobre, máme to.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard two scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Tak. Teraz ideme na asasináciu.
What's going on? What's he running from? That man seems
Táto misia ma úplne tak vynervovala, že toto není možné. Musím sa ukloniť, lebo to je niečo hrozné proste. Vy máte ísť stealthovo a proste je ich tam 50 000 typkov a vy ho nemáte ako vysteltiť, lebo ty kokos, keď trošku pobehnete, tak sú tam ďalší 30. Keď potom ďalej ešte trošku pobehnete, tak vám ukáže, že vás drhol, ty kokos, tak akože to je logika tejto hry ponďatej. Pardon, posratej som chcel povedať, ale mám trošku nervy ešte, takže pardon za to.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Al-Muallim has asked that MAJD be slain. He is to hold a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure MAJD does not take his life. Don't foul this, Altair. Time is of the essence.
Dobre.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Ideme na to.
come no further.
What's got him so bothered?
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
A to preskočím.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Pozrite sa na to, ide poprava.
People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No, we do not.
Then you wish to take action?
We do.
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that. Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress!
Co bolelo?
God, slay the infidel! You must be brought to justice!
Au.
What about the limbs? Guards, kill him!
Ne. Yes, máme ho.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way that people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
OK, zdráme. Ja sa s nimi budem paplať, prplať. Zdráme proste. Bože, ľudia!
But
Yes.
I say, this is an service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Rýchlo dovnútra. Rýchlo. Tak, sme tu.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Dobre, tak sa vrátime do Masyafu.
To a more recent one.
Áno.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line of sight and try to hide.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
OK. Takže čo sme tu získali? Dobre.
What's he running from?
Ježiš, to sa bude practice.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to
Ale
wield the
nechcú.
blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Nechcú. Dobre, no tak.
You must be busy.
Áno, som.
I understand.
Dobre. Tak, kde teraz? Nechcem. Áno.
You must be busy. I understand.
Tak, kde teraz pôjdeme? Pôjdeme do Damašku, alebo do Akre? Tam sme neboli v Damašku, takže poďme do Damašku. Do Burrow.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
No. A dáme páni. To ale na budúce. Do budúcna, teda, pôjdem túto bohatú štvrť oslobodiť. Pôjdem tieto výhľady a tieto záchrany urobiť. A to bude všetko. Takže dáme páni, pokiaľ sa vám videjko páčilo, tak nezabudnite dať like, pokiaľ sa môj kontent páči, nezabudnite dať odber. Bez odberu zvončeka, aby vám neušlo žiadne ďalšie video. No a za zdieľanie nám spomôžete, sa majte a adios amigos.